People should have learned by now that Donald Trump will love on you in any way, shape, form, or fashion as long as you love him back. But the truth is, in this breaking story here at Occupy Democrats, when Donald Trump says your name and loves you on stage, that's the beginning of your end. Remember when he said this about Loopy Loomer?
A friend of all of ours, and this woman is amazing. Laura Loomer. Where is she? She is amazing.
Yep. That's Loopy Loomer, and this is actually who she really is right here.
But what are they doing? I want to know what people are actually going to do. My life is ruined.
But because she said disparaging things about Muslims to the extent legally, as well as 9/11 conspiracies, yeah, that's when Trump starts to sound like he doesn't know her.
Your Republican colleagues or your allies who are concerned about your close relationship with Laura Loomer?
Well, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign.
Does anybody understand how ruined my life is? I'm sick of it.
I don't control Laura. Laura has to say what she wants. She's a free spirit.
Oh, that is some good old Taco Trump move right there. But if you'd like to see him and Loopy Loomer out of the conversation, just subscribe to the channel. But they keep going like some bad Laurel and Hardy act.
Well, I don't know. I mean, look, I can't tell Laura what to do. Laura's a supporter.
I don't want to listen to people tell me that I'm a conspiracy theorist.
He knows she has strong opinions, something she said, but he doesn't ever know what she actually said.
Laura's a supporter. She is a strong person. I just don't know.
They don't know what it's like to be me. My life is ruined, Alex.
She's got strong opinions, and I don't know what she said.
But isn't it great when the Trump sycophants, who are supposedly on the same team, are so self-righteous that they do things that wind up eating one of their own teammates? Listen to this part right here.
Yesterday, CAIR Florida took legal action because Governor Ron DeSantis issued an executive order that defames America's largest Muslim civil rights organization.
Well, I was proud to lead this fight. When I was in the Florida legislature last year, we passed a bill in the Florida House to do exactly this. There is no question that CAIR is a Muslim terror front group that is trying to undermine our societal institutions by making Americans hate each other and bringing Sharia law to the United States.
Yep, that's another GOP pundit running his mouth about things that have no facts. But the reality is DeSantis winds up in this breaking story killing one of Trump's besties.
This executive order does not present facts. It does not cite investigations. It does not point to any criminal finding. It simply declares guilt by proclamation.
I just don't know.
So you put together Trump, pundit Ron DeSantis, and Loopy Loomer, and guess what? DeSantis just cost Loomer a whole bunch more money and make Trump look bad again in this breaking story. Check this out right here. Breaking news. Judge forces Trump ally and proud Islamophobe Laura Loomer to fund Muslim group. Right-wing influencer Laura Loomer, an influential figure at the White House and self-proclaimed proud Islamophobe, will be forced to continue paying the Muslim civil rights group CAIR after a judge shot down her request Monday to halt payments she had been required to make since 2023 as part of a settlement for a failed lawsuit. In quotes, since 2023, Ms. Loomer has been sending monthly checks to CAIR as the result of a failed lawsuit she once filed against us. Yes, you read that right. America's loudest anti-Muslim extremist has spent years of funding America's largest Muslim civil rights group, reads a statement from CAIR, an acronym for the Council on American Islamic Relations based in Washington, D.C. In quotes, we look forward to receiving Ms. Loomer's next check and, inshallah, once again using her money to defend American Muslims from hate while advancing civil rights for everyone in our nation. In 2022, the U.S. Court of Appeals affirmed a $125,000 judgment against Loomer after she filed a failed lawsuit against CAIR alleging that the organization had forced the social media platform X, then Twitter, to restrict her account. A settlement reached in 2023 allowed for Loomer to pay only $73,500 in monthly installments, but after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis designated CAIR as a, quote, foreign terrorist organization in late 2025, Loomer requested that the court allow her to stop making payments. The request was rejected on Monday, with CAIR litigation director Lina Masri celebrating the decision, as well as Loomer's continued payments, which she said will be used to fund, quote, legal representation to the American Muslim community and advance free speech. Loomer has frequently attacked Muslims, calling them savages and describing Islam as a cancer. She's been hugely influential in the Trump administration and is tied to dozens of high-profile firings across multiple federal agencies, and you can see the post on X from CAIR National below. That is so on brand for all of them. Here's somebody who's willing to spew rhetoric that I want my maggots and the MAGA base to hear and lavish and love and support me for it. But the second she gets a lawsuit slapped on her and loses, I don't know exactly what she said. And then right when she's trying to get out of paying anything further, isn't it great when Trump's bestest buddy, Ron DeSantis, now in Florida, does something that actually eats her lunch? And that's what happens when you're only driven by seeking love and adoration from the wannabe dictator, and also when you're driven by simply the hate and bigotry of others. You guys like and share the video, and stay frosty.